Hi guys, it's Risa. How are you? I hope you're doing great. I just got back from my walk and I had seen a quote that I really wanted to read to you guys about self-control. So I want to share it, even though I've mentioned a lot of the same or similar information in my video. I wanted you still to hear this, okay? So listen up, people. Like a muscle, the more you exercise self-control on a consistent basis, the stronger you get. As your self-control increases, the more you gain the ability to direct your life in a manner that is congruent with the true you. The more congruent your actions are with your thoughts and feelings, the better you feel about yourself and the decisions you make. Every time you feel good about a decision you make, it raises your self-esteem and your self-confidence. You also reinforce your mind what you are capable of, and it makes it less difficult to make similar decisions in your life. I know, a great quote, right? So I hope this inspires you. I hope it motivates you. I hope the tips that I give you are helpful. I always say that I'm not an expert, but I do have a lot of experience. So listen to my podcasts. Please continue to subscribe, share, like, comment, okay? And bye for now. Take care. Self-control. Bye. Hey guys, it's Risa. Yes, I'm out walking. You know, when I do my videos, I think better when I'm out walking because I like to walk and talk. Anyways, I hope you're doing great. I've got hair in my mouth. Yuck. Anyways, I usually put it up, but I have it down today because it's colder and it keeps me warmer when I'm out. I hope you're doing really well. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Don't forget to share and ring the bell option, and then you get all my videos by email, okay? All my old videos or older videos, they're not that old. Just type in my name and what you're looking for, and then it'll pop up, right? It's easy. So, what's the topic today? The topic today is self-control. I know, not easy, right? It's a challenge for lots of us because for many, many, many years, temptations are around all the time. You know, we walk outside and we can smell our neighbors barbecuing. We take a drive and there's tons of drive-throughs now. They're making it a lot easier, or actually a lot harder, with regards to our temptations and our choices, right? It's right there. I mean, even in our own house, depending on who you live with, it's hard to control because, with me, I have my husband, my daughter, and, if they want something, they're going to bring it in the house. I can't stop them. I know some people, when I'm at my Weight Watcher meetings, and they say, I throw everything out of the house and I'm not allowing my family to eat this and that. Well, I know growing up that, sometimes my mom was quite strict. And I used to see my neighbors, these kids, having all their treats. And, at times I was jealous, right? You want to have what your friends are having, especially when you're younger. And it only makes you want to have it more when you're deprived of things. And that's why I love WW, Wellness That Works. I'll always call it Weight Watchers, but Wellness That Works is about having things in moderation. I know when you're first starting out, sometimes it is difficult. I'm just switching hands because my arm gets tired when I'm walking. And, obviously, you just have to think about your why. As a child, you're not thinking about that. You're thinking about, your parents saying to you, you can't have this, you can't have that. And as an adult, we make the choices for ourselves. We have to make those decisions. And having the self-control isn't always easy because, like I said, it's everywhere. But it's like anything else, like riding a bike, like learning to walk. You have to just take one day at a time, one step at a time. The more you do it, the better you get. The more you do it, the better you get at it, right? Because practice makes, I'm not going to say perfect. No one in this world is perfect, especially me. But with time, your new bad isn't as bad as your old bad. My very smart WW leader, Kelly, who I miss dearly, always said that. And I love that quote because it's true. When you form new habits and goals, things change. Your mindset changes. How you think, what you want, the choices you make, how you feel about food, your relationship with food. All of that changes. And so, for me, even though things are in the house, I can make things in my cupboard, in our living room. They're everywhere. You go out with your friends, you have celebrations. There's always holidays. There's always food around. At work, I walked in yesterday and there was Tim Bits. Tim Hortons, that is, because I'm from Canada, eh? So, at work, they're always going to be around. Self-control. So, sure, I looked in the box and it was empty, thank God. Although, if I had one or two, like I said, if I have one or two, it's a treat sometimes and you're allowed to. But when you've decided to take control and get healthy or healthier, then, you start to feel so much better. Your confidence builds, your self-esteem builds. You feel so empowered and in control because you're making all these amazing choices for yourself. And before, you felt out of control. You felt guilty. You beat yourself up. You say, horrible things to ourselves. We all did. We all do. Even when we call it a cheat. I was just reading on a Facebook group that somebody was really beating themselves up and talking about cheating. And I did a video about treat, not cheat, because it's amazing how words, semantics, really do make a difference to our mindset and how we talk to ourselves, what we say to ourselves, right? It really does, because we wouldn't talk to our friends like this or our family members like this. We would say, it's okay. You're allowed to have things. You're allowed to have that chocolate or that ice cream or that piece of cake. And I'm not saying you can't, but you're going to do it differently now. You're going to have a smaller piece. You're going to exercise more. You're going to drink more water. You're going to plan for it. You're going to track for it. And then you're going to know that even if you have that donut or whatever it is that you want, you're going to call it a treat, not a cheat. And you're going to feel proud because you were in control of that decision. So, like anything else, it takes time. Nothing happens overnight. And as I've said in so many of my videos, this is not about a diet. It's about a lifestyle choice for lifetime. I always say we're lifers, right? We're lifers because this is for your mental, physical, social, health for forever and ever and ever. And we don't want to go back to our old habits because we didn't feel good. We weren't motivated. We weren't inspired. We weren't determined. We didn't work as hard as we are now. And it is about working hard. We have to work hard. We have to pay attention to what we're doing. That's why I always say planning, prepping, grocery shopping is key. And I do sound like a broken record. When you have things right in front of you today, I bought these amazing yellow tomatoes that I love, like a yellowy orange that I bought at Walmart. They're sweet, they're delicious, they're satisfying. I have these delicious mangoes. I keep fruit, yogurt. I keep cereal at work. I keep popcorn, protein bars. I keep things everywhere. In my car, in my purse, in my house, in my living room. When I'm watching TV, I have my own snacks. Yesterday my daughter and I were watching one of our favorite shows, Big Brother. I'm not going to lie, I like those kind of shows. And she had these cheesies. And, they were right there. And I took a couple. And I thought, before, I would probably have shared the entire bag. And then at one point I said to her, Zoe, put them on the other side of you so I don't grab them. Because, again, we go back to those habits. But, I found my self-control. I found that, telling her to move it over, I wasn't going to reach and just grab, because we do that, right? So, you find different strategies. Like I said, when I go out with her, and I've mentioned this before, I'll say, can I have a bite or a lick of your ice cream? Sometimes I try to convince her to buy something so I can just have a little bit of it. And it honestly satisfies me. And that's why I started baking and cooking, so that I have things that, sorry about this, my hair is getting in my way, the nerve. So, I make sure I have it in my house. And then I go grocery shopping, and I go to some of my favorite stores, like Costco, like Walmart, like the low carb grocery store, like Sobeys, like No Frills. And I find things, I look for things, I search the nutritional values of things with my little calculator. You use whatever it is, your scanner, and check to see, the calories, the protein, the sugar, the saturated fats, and find things that you enjoy. Maybe you're not a baker, and maybe you need to buy things so that you have them as well. And then you won't veer as much. It's all about choices, right? And when you do that, you will have self-control. So these are some of my tips, and I hope they're helpful. Find your strategies. Make your goals. Set them small. Work on them. Write them out. And then you will be successful. And even if you veer, try not to beat yourself up. Try to use nice words to yourself and move on. Don't look back, look forward. Nobody's perfect, people. I'm far from perfect. I like to think I am sometimes, but I'm far from perfect. So, again, Just find ways to help yourself, and it gets easier, I promise you. So those are my tips, all right, for self-control. We've got it. Stay positive, determined, motivated, inspired. I'm here for you. You know that. I'm only a text away. You can ask me questions. I love hearing your comments. Make sure to like, tell other people, because this whole journey is about helping each other. Without support, we're nothing. We need that support. Make sure people aren't sabotaging you. Make sure people are your number one cheerleaders and helping you. Stay away from stressful situations if you can, and people that aren't happy for you, that might feel intimidated or a bit jealous. You want people that love, care, support, and are your number one cheerleaders, okay, to help you through this, because that's key as well. So I am off to continue my walk. I love you guys, and stay on track. Keep me posted. Tell me what you're up to. All right. Love you. Bye for now. Gotta go. Gotta get in my Fitbit steps. Mwah. Bye, guys. Self-control. You got it. I believe in you. Now you believe in you too. Okay. Bye.